Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a Harp Junction. So what you do with a Harp Junction is you're basically going to make it so that these roads here split into two on either side on two roundabouts, so that the traffic from the industrial and the residential have less chance of meeting up. So to start this, I'm going to run this road up by two, and I'm going to bring it back down. And then from here, I'm going to start building the actual harp effect. So I need this to rise up into a nice corner on a 4x4 turn. The next one, I need 4, 5, 6, and then bring it back in. And that's just so that it fully crosses over that road so it can continue through. I'm going to do the same coming back. Go. And then I'm going to bring it back down. There. So that's our first little point. Now I'm going to build on this a roundabout. Don't really want a complex roundabout. I'm not going to make it massive. Obviously, you yourself can make it as big as you need. You can obviously extend it later on if you've given enough space to deal with more heavy traffic. And then on this side here, I'm going to bring it back in. There. So now what we've got is we've got one roundabout with a slip road onto it and a slip road off it. Okay, moving back across to here. I'm going to now get this one to go over the other side. Now these are all going to actually be slip roads, so because it's on the exit it's got to be a slip road, but I'm going to build it backwards and then turn it around. You'll see what I mean as I go through. Now this one's going to have to go under 4, 5, 6 again just to get it to there, and I want it underneath. I want it to be perfectly underneath that one there. Move it across again and then up, and then it's going to start coming out to there, and then of course I'm just going to build another roundabout off this, nice and easy. Now you'll see you do have limitations to how far you can go across this way because they join together. And then finally I'm going to build this one into here. This is where it's going to start looking wrong, because now what I have to do is I have to actually change the direction of these. It's a bit of a pain because you've got to get right under and find them all. There we go. Okay, so why did I change the direction in those? Well, quite simply, let me follow the roads through again. Right, so these two are exiting the city, so they have to actually be facing this way, and these are coming into the city. Now what I'll do from here, usually, is I can head off this way, and this can be my industrial zone. Then I can head off this way, and I can put my residential on that side. So basically it speeds up the whole process by making sure that the residential traffic and the commercial industrial traffic are never meeting. But what I do then, in order to stop trucks ending up over here for any reason, is later on when I've built it up, I'll create zoning and block trucks going through the residential. Because what I need to do as well is usually somewhere over here later on, a lot later on, I start building my commercial zone. So what I end up with then is I end up with roads from the industry heading to some of the commercial. The commercial is then linked to here. How I get my residential from here to the industry? Well, normally I'll build a kind of little tunnel or bridge over here, basically to join them together, but then I'll use policies to stop trucks coming across so that they're just not allowed anywhere near the residential roundabout. As this builds up, you'll find when you go onto your traffic management over here and specifically click on one of these, it will basically tell me without a doubt that all of the trucks are going in one direction, all of the commercial traffic is going one way, and all the residential is going the other. And that is a Harp Junction. Hopefully one day I'll get to actually show you it in proper use during a game, so you can actually see how wonderful they are. You can do another one actually over here. So basically you've got two Harp Junctions mirroring each other, so that you can basically head off in both directions. If you don't like it having it on the surface and using up all of this free space, you can bury it underground and then just have this motorway running on top. What I tend to prefer to do, because I'm that way inclined, is I actually start to drop the motorway pretty much here. And that's it. That's a Harp Junction.